change is a problem that, if left unchecked, will affect the whole planet. Desertification is one issue disturbing life in the UAE. Touch of this video should be done on the channel with high TRP so that the message can reach to maximum people.
It's Nehel and you are watching Warning 24/7. Today we have with us Dr. Ria from MOCCAE, Dr. Sama from the University Safeful Planet and Dr. Jasmine from the UN. Dr. Jasmine, let's start today's discussion with you. Would you please do the honors of explaining what
Climate change describes change in the average condition in a region over a long period of time. On average, the global air temperature near Earth's surface has gone up about 2 degrees Celsius in the past 100 years. Although such an increase seems harmless, its consequences can be quite unsettling. In the past, 1 or 2 drop was all it took to plunge the Earth into the Little Ice Age. Authorities taking a look at the melting Harris B in Alaska, the overflowing Lake Manchar in Pakistan, and I strongly hope that people living in delusion wake up and realize that climate change is in everybody's backyard.
Now, my next question to you is, what are the reasons for such a drastic change over such a short period of time?
Drivers of climate change are human activities. This graph measures provides evidence that atmospheric CO2 has increased since the Industrial Revolution. These heat-trapping gases can be thought of as blanket wrapped around the Earth.
Ria, what are the effects of this massive global change in the country of UAE?
Water scarcity, drought, rising sea level, aridity are a major concern for the United States of Emirates. It could lead to an increase in the number of extremely hot and humid days. The country will also have to prepare for more extreme weather events, including cyclones, heat waves, and
All this is fine, but then what is the Emirates doing to combat or reduce the impact of all these events?
one widely known fact is that the UAE was the first country in the region to sign the Paris Agreement and commit to net zero carbon emission by 2050.
It's a major problem that the government is hesitant to divulge. What are your views on this matter, Dr. Sama?
In its literal senses refers to a type of land degradation due to natural or human causes. But in the case of UAE, its geographical location poses a major justification. Gluttony has pushed us to overuse waste and take resources for granted. To avert the ensuing crisis, the answer my team could come up with was inspired from the Miyawaki method of afforestation.
That sounds interesting. Before we jump to conclusions, Professor, please elaborate how this method proceeds.
That is a great question. A formal introduction to the topic would be that it was developed by Akira Miyawaki, a Japanese botanist. The original project's aim was to grow an urban forest within a span of 20 to 30 years.
As much as I hate to say this, Professor, I think you are forgetting that the UAE is not that suitable to grow just any kind of herbage.
Trees native to UAE and its regions with some extra care can be introduced as an innovation to the idea. For the desert regions, the trees that do not take much water to be an acacia and eucalyptus, national plant of Algarve, and the date palms could be used. And cactus that I personally like would be the blue flame cactus and the red top cactus. And then we could add some desert mallows and desert globe willows and some serene yucca plants. And for urban areas, I think trees that beautify that Amarnath, which aster bean, and of course our national flower, tribulus. The soil can be prepared using bioperforators such as corn or wheat husk and water returners such as cocoa bean or sugarcane stalk and of course organic fertilizers. So the concluding would be, of course, to wait for 15 to 20 years for most of the plants to fully mature and give us the desired results.
Change is a global emergency that goes beyond national borders. It is an issue that requires coordinated solutions at all levels. Humanity is on thin ice, and that ice is melting fast. We still have a chance, close to the last one, to prevent the worst of climate change's future harms.